Hi guys, it's Alex. Thank you for joining me in today's Yoga for Flexibility. If you're looking to release tension from your muscles or gain more flexibility in your hamstrings, your glutes, your legs, just your whole body, this is a good class for you. Or if you're coming back from an intense workout, you've been hiking, a lot of walking, a lot of running, this is the perfect class for you. If you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so today we're actually gonna get started seating on our heels, having a nice tall spine, lengthening out to the crown of your head. We're just gonna take a few deep breaths here just to start. Close your eyes, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, just centering ourselves, getting in tune with our body here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, slowly opening up your eyes. We're going to lift our arms up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers and flip those palms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, arch your back slightly. Get a nice stretch at the front of the body. And as you exhale, curving the spine, feel like you're almost getting punched in the stomach, but not so intensely. Curving the spine, rolling forward, bringing those shoulders down, and bringing your chin towards your chest. Good. Inhale, looking back up, slight arch in the spine. And exhale, curve forward. Good. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach. This time I want you to lift your shoulders up towards your ears so you get that nice arm stretch. And then exhale, round forward. Bringing your arms a little bit further down this time. Really separating the back, the shoulder blades. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and reach those arms up towards the sky, palms facing each other. And as you exhale, fall forward into our child's pose. Here, trying to reach the arms as far forward as you can, lengthening throughout the whole entire body. Feeling that nice release in the spine. You can shift side to side here if that feels good. Make sure you're breathing. You can close your eyes. Really get in tune with your body during this practice. Notice how it's feeling. Notice what muscles need a little bit more tending to. Good, and we're just going to reach our hands over towards the left side of your mat first, just to get a nice stretch in the right side of the body. So you should feel the separation of the bottom of your rib cage and the top of your right hip bone. Really lengthening out to that side. And then we're just going to switch over to the other side, so walk your hands over to the right, feeling that stretch in the left side of the body. Taking some big deep breaths here. Releasing any tension from the spine, the shoulders. And come back to center one more time. Reach even further than you did the last time. Try to get that head all the way towards the mat. Really relax your neck and upper body here. Good, and on your next inhale, go ahead and roll up to all fours position. Making sure your wrists are right underneath your shoulders and your knees are right underneath your hips. We're going to move into some cat-cows here. So on your inhale, go ahead and lift the chest up, arch the spine. Bring that tailbone up towards the sky. And on your exhale, curving back. Again, just loosening the torso and the spine here. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, rounding out. Good, one more time. Inhale. You can bend your elbows here slightly so you don't have them locked. And exhale, rounding out through the spine. Good. Coming back into a neutral spine. Go ahead and tuck your feet. We're going to come into a downward dog. Take this slow. You can start off by just keeping the legs bent. Maybe you have to have your heels up. Feeling that opposition, pushing the hands into the mat, rotating those elbows outwards, and bringing those shoulder blades down. And as you slowly get more comfortable, you can start to straighten out the knees, feeling that extension through the back of the legs. Take this slow though. This is our first downward dog, so you don't want anything to be too harsh on the body. You can walk it out if that feels nice. You can even stretch your feet here a little bit if you want to stretch out your arches. You can go over top of your toes. Do your own little variations here. Make it comfortable for you. And just breathe through this posture. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and bring both heels down towards the mat. If you have to keep your knees bent here, that's totally fine. If not, you can go ahead and straighten both legs. Really feel that opposition. This time you're pushing those heels down into the mat, pushing the palms into the mat, sending that tailbone up towards the sky. Loosen up your neck, holding no tension there. You can shake it side to side if that feels good. Or maybe up and down. And again here, if you need to walk it out a little bit, you can. Or if you want to just hold this position, feeling that lengthening out through the whole body, you can do that as well. Take some big deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth, sending that energy throughout the whole body. Good. From here, we're going to lift our right leg up towards the sky. Nothing too crazy. It doesn't matter about height. We're just working on lifting that heel up, keeping the hips squared, sending that energy out through the heel. And as you exhale, bring that knee to the chest and then step forward in between your hands, coming into a lunge. You can place your left knee down to the ground. And here we can do a couple different variations. If you'd like to get a deeper stretch in the front of your hip, you can bring your body down and bring your elbows down into or inside of your foot. Bring your elbows down so you get that deep stretch in the front of your left hip and in the center or in the middle of your right hip. You can breathe here, or if you'd like another variation, you want to get deeper into the left quad, you can reach this right arm back and grab this right foot and try to bring your heel as close to your glute as you can. And our final variation would be to come into a lizard pose. So you'd walk this right foot out towards the right side of your mat, rolling onto your pinky toe. And again, you can come down to your elbow so you get an even deeper stretch into that right hip and this left psoas. So take whichever variation you like. I think I'm gonna go for the quad stretch. And we're gonna hold here for a couple breaths. So this is a really good stretch for your hip, your quads. Breathe into the stretch. Breathe into the uncomfort. If it's painful, come out. If it's a little bit uncomfortable, breathe into it. Release any tension. If you'd like to close your eyes, you're more than welcome to close your eyes. So just concentrate on how your body's feeling, how your body's reacting. If you'd like to switch it up and do a different variation, you can do that too. I'm going to come down to the elbows now. Just play around in this position, this asana. See how your body's feeling. Maybe you need to rock side to side. Maybe you can come a little bit even further down. Place your hand on your head. If not, just staying up on your elbows. Again, you can close your eyes. Listen to your breath. Tune into your body. Try not to force anything. Just let your body fall into the position. Yeah. Inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. Sending oxygen to wherever there is tension. We're holding here for a couple more breaths. I know. You can do it. Opening up those hips. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, whichever variation you took, go ahead and come back to that right lunge. So bringing hands on either side of the foot, lifting up the chest. We're going to push back into a half split. So you're going to push back, straightening out that front leg, flexing the foot, keeping hands on either side. Now here, there's a couple variations you can take. If you need to stay up on your fingertips, you are more than welcome to. Just make sure you're still lengthening out through the crown of your head. If you'd like to go further and bend all the way down towards your leg, you can do that. Or if you'd like to get a little twist, reach both of your hands over to the right sides of your body, twisting over your right leg to get a little bit deeper into that IT band on the right side. And here, with either variation, just make sure you're squaring off your hips, so you're pulling that right hip back and that left hip forward. I'm going to take this twist variation. Again, just breathe into this stretch. We're not going to hold this one for just as long as we did the other one. And again, you can move through the variations. You don't have to stay in one. You can move, do whatever feels good for your body. Good, take one more inhale here. And on your exhale, coming back into that lunge, placing your hands on either side of your foot. Tuck those back toes. We're just gonna send our body up into that downward dog. Let out a big exhale here. Walk your dog, loosen up that right leg. Feel the difference between your right and left leg now, after all that intense hip stretching. We're gonna go straight into the left side, so go ahead and lift that left leg up, lengthening out through the heel. And on your exhale, bring that knee to your chest, stepping in between your hands, placing that right knee on the ground this time. Again, the variations are you can stay in this lunge, or you can bring both elbows inside of your foot. Or if you want to get into a quad stretch, you can reach that left arm back, grabbing the right foot, and try and pull your heel as close to your glutes as you can. Or if you want to come into your lizard pose, all you have to do is walk that left foot out to the left side of your mat, rocking onto that pinky toe and coming down to your elbows. So take whichever variation you'd like. I'm going to take the quad stretch again. We're just going to sit here, breathe into the stretch, breathe into the pose. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, so it's really important that we try to stretch them as much as we can. Trying to sink that pelvis down towards the mat. If you'd like to move throughout the different variations, you are more than welcome to do so. You can close your eyes and just breathe. Tune in. Send oxygen throughout the tension in your body and then release it. Keep holding here. I'm going to switch into this elbow lunge. Breathe through the uncomfort till your body slowly releases into the posture. Nice. Take 2 more breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, go ahead and walk yourself up, placing both hands on either side of the foot. We're gonna push back into that half split. So go ahead and extend that left leg, flexing the foot. Again, different variations here. You can stay up onto your fingertips, lengthening out through the crown of your head. If you'd like to go even further, bringing your nose as close to your knee as you can. Or to get into a little bit deeper of an IT band stretch, you can bring both hands onto the left side of your leg, twisting the body, making sure your hips are still staying squared though. So you're pulling this left hip forward, or your right hip forward and your left hip back. Very nice, and just breathe into this. You can move throughout the different variations. Inhaling through the nose and exhale. One more time, inhale. Good, and as you exhale, coming back into that left lunge, tucking the back toes, we're gonna send our hips up into our downward dog. Let out a big exhale here. Walking out the dog. Loosening up those legs. Now feel the difference between your right and your leg. Feel that lengthening sensation to the back of your knees, your hamstrings, your calves. Good. Trying to get that sternum as close to the mat as you can, rolling the shoulder blades down. Take one more inhale here. And on your exhale, looking towards the front of the mat, lift those heels, bend those knees, and just take 2 steps forward, and then come to a seated position on your back. You're gonna stretch both legs in front of you. You can place your hands underneath your knees here, and you're gonna lengthen out through your spine, and you're just gonna forward fold all the way down, coming as far as you can. Or if you'd like to take it a little bit step further, you can reach both arms up, forward fold, and try to grasp your wrist behind your feet. So take whatever variation you need to. If it's too painful and you can only come about halfway, that is totally okay. Do whatever feels best for you. But again, just breathe into this posture. Doing a lot of hamstring stretching here. Close your eyes, come into a meditative state, calming the mind, calming the thoughts, and just being in this posture, being present. Good. One more inhale. And as you exhale, reach those arms up back towards the sky. Scoot a little bit further towards the front of your mat. Bend those knees. Reach those arms forward. And we're going to roll vertebrae by vertebrae down to our backs. Slowly using the strength of your core to roll yourself slowly down. Coming into our final posture, our Savasana. Rolling down, coming out, laying down on our mat in our final posture, our Savasana. Releasing all the tension from our muscles. Feeling all the great benefits that just came from all that deep hip stretching, deep hamstring stretching. Letting it all go, sink into the mat. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Let it all go. One more time, inhale. Let it go. Tuning into your body, see how you feel. Notice the difference in your muscles. Do they feel more lengthened, more loose? Have you released all that tension you needed to? Notice how you feel as you let your body sink deeper and deeper into the ground. Good, and placing your left hand over your heart, your right hand over your stomach. Take one big deep breath here, filling up your stomach with all the oxygen. As you exhale, Let it all go. Let everything release out from your body. Good. And take a few normal breaths here. Slowly opening your eyes, reaching both arms up over your head. Give yourself a big stretch. One final big stretch. Oh, lengthen out, lengthen out. Rolling over to one side. And then slowly sitting yourself up. Coming into the center of your mat in a cross-legged position. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Tilt your head side to side and crack your neck. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring your hands slowly back down to your heart. Bowing down to yourself, thanking yourself for such a wonderful, deep stretch practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a good day.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sought by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the pose library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. Available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.